All right. Good morning, everybody. It's another day in the stock market. Weekend is almost here. Happy Halloween coming soon. So let's see what's going on. We are kind of in the bear market, and just keep in mind one thing about bear market. In bear market, it's very normal to open green, then goes red. So right now we're opening green. Hopefully we go up. 4 hour MACD is golden cross on the ES, but in general we are still very bearish on daily and weekly. Until we don't have a yellow bar on the TTM squeeze, there is still chance and pressure for going lower. Whatever happens, news or earning or whatever happens. But thanks to Amazon, right now we are green on the, especially NQ and ES some green too. So it's all about the opening action. It could be like yesterday again, some jump up, some strength that opened and fails and goes lower. So gotta pay attention to Amazon. Yesterday was interesting. We were green, we were open green. It was a little bit strong at open. Even Microsoft was very green, but then Meta start pulling back, and the market start joining and going lower. So gotta pay attention to Amazon. If Amazon starts failing, then it can pull back the rest of the market down. We are green on the QQQ and NQ and Nasdaq because of Amazon. So if you see Amazon pull back, then same scenario like yesterday. But anyhow, so gotta be ready for both ways these days. Anything is possible. Maybe we run up, non-stop run up, or maybe we jump up a little bit at the open and then run down again. Gotta have be ready for both case. So anyhow, pre-market right now 5 is up, 15 is MACD golden cross upward, 30 is curved up. 1 hour no just flat for now. But as I said, most interesting is that the 4 hour is golden cross, and NQ. To do 5 is up, 15 is on the edge to golden cross, 30 is curved up. 1 hour we got a dark blue bar, but it's still upward, and 4 hour just golden cross right now at the 9 a.m. candle. And we still, and as I said, still very bearish on daily and weekly. The Dow Jones was interesting yesterday. 4 hour got a golden cross, then it pulled back, and it's still very bearish on daily and weekly. RUT was interesting yesterday too. Got a golden cross on the 4 hour. It was trying to jump up, but then market weakness pulled it back down. And right now, most likely is it's holding this bottom for now. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Um, TNX. Yesterday at 1 p.m. the auction note caused a pullback there, but and it was very red yesterday. But as you can see here, 4 hour and daily is getting bearish, but it's still very bullish on weekly. So this one gotta pay attention to these levels. If it breaks 550, then it can get very ugly for market. And until then, right now it's just going up and down between 49 and 48 for today. If it breaks 47.77, then it can get really interesting for market. DXY showing a lot of weaknesses right now. 5:15 is downward, 30 is curved down. 1 hour is about to dead cross, 4 hours already to dead cross. So if this goes down, text can go higher, but as usual, if it goes up, text can fall. Weeks closed above 20 yesterday. Again, need to pay attention to levels. For now, two key levels to watch at open: 1989 and 2037. Breaks either one can make a bigger move. 4 hours downward. Daily MACD is a little bit curved down, but it's still very bullish on weekly. This is gonna take a lot of pullback to make this bearish again on the weekly. So if it breaks 1951, we can get a squeeze up on the market. If it goes above 2037 and you see 5 minutes MACD golden crosses, it can get ugly again for market. SPX touchdown 41.47 yesterday. I was personally expecting it to bounce up there, but it went a little bit lower. Then it came up, and then end of the day, then again boom down. What's interesting is a lot of names are going out of Bollinger Band on daily. If you look at the charts, and there is two scenario when a name goes out of Bollinger Band on daily or weekly. What's happening is, it can either accelerate lower, or when it goes out of Bollinger Band daily, it comes back to it, then later on goes lower again. So these are the two cases when Bollinger Band dailies break. For example, here you can see it broke here, it went lower, then it jumped back up, and but right now it's going lower. So we'll see what's gonna happen in there. Just keep in mind Bollinger Band is something really interesting. Um, so anyhow, if we do run up today, target is 4200, 4260, 4160, 4180, and 4200. Those are the target for SPX. Again, we have FOMC next week. I see a possibility for a run up into it. It could be starting today. It could be maybe the same day. So we'll see when it's gonna go. That's my personal belief. BTC, let me just check something here. Okay, BTC showed some weaknesses yesterday, but is news driven. So we have to see 4 hour is still downward, but daily weekly is still very bullish. Most likely, it's going to establish a range for now until whatever happens next news or something comes and move it or break it. Apple. Apple was so weak yesterday. It made even a new low for the season, and it has earning next week. There is a lot of people think that the earning is gonna fail this time. I personally think so too. And but if it goes too low, then maybe it has less chance to drop. So right now is at 166. Keep in mind it was 200 before the last. It was almost 180. 181 was almost 200, yeah, 196 was almost 196 last earning season before the earning, and then it pulled back, and then it was just straight down so far. So 165 and 167 key levels to watch today. 166.15 and 167.56. If it goes above, I like it at the 4 hour getting a yellow bar. If it does go above 167, run up to 168, 169.85. Above that, 171.47. If it breaks 166, we're looking at 165, 164, 163.87. Um, so yeah, I mean it's very bearish on daily and weekly. We'll see the earning. If it again, if it goes too low, maybe the earning bounces up or bounces it up. But if it, we'll see. I mean near the earning, we'll discuss that. Um, Amazon, nice earning. People liked it. As you can see here, it went down, then it came up again, and after the conference call, two key levels to watch today. The open is 125 and 126. 126.95. If it does break it, we're looking at 128.72 and higher level. If it does break 128.72, next major level is 132.46. 129.6, 131, 132.46. But right now, 5 minutes is up, 15 is downward, 30 is already dead cross. So if it goes below 125.18, we're looking at 124.09 next major level. If it does break 124.09, then same like yesterday is gonna happen for market, and we can go lower level 121, 118.38, and even lower. Um, Nvidia, nice gap up, 7 points higher. 4 hours curved up, but it's still doing not a yellow bar there. It was under a lot of pressure last few days, so maybe some oversold. Bounce up. Now this one can be very volatile at the open, and then we can see if it's gonna have a solid direction either way. Gotta pay attention to the levels. Major levels to watch on this one is 401, 405, 410.66, and 417.17. If it does break 417.17, it's gonna be a major bounce up there. But again, if it goes below 401.96 or 398.36, the low of yesterday, which is 398.8, then it's gonna be in huge trouble and can go even much lower levels. 393, 386. General trend is very down on weekly and daily, but as I said, 4 hour is curved up right now and doing some oversold bounce up. So we'll see how the direction goes today. Most likely, I think it's possible this one does some bounce up into the mid next week. Not so big, maybe to 417, 422, but then at some point fails again and before earning breaks 400 again. AVGO was horrible yesterday thanks to the market. It tried to jump at open, and then it pulled back to the 818 level. So two key levels to watch for today is 818 and 844. If it goes below 818 again, We're looking at 793, 777. If it goes above 844, then recovery ahead. Watch Nvidia and AMD. If they continue going lower, this is gonna tag along and go higher. 850. If it passes 844, we're looking at 851, 862, and 873. Still, we have the news for next week that most likely they will close the VMW, and then once that closes, it can have a big gap up. Baba, nice gap up, 1.5 higher, 84.45. That's a key level to watch. Passes that one, we're looking at 85.76 there. Daily MACD yellow bar, it's curved up. Once that golden cross can get really interesting there. Netflix tried to jump up yesterday at open, but then it failed again and joined the pullback. Right now is 406. So key levels to watch is um, if it goes above 408, 408, 41, it can run up to the higher level again, 411, 413, 415. If it does go below 404, then next supports are 403, 400, and 398.3. Meta, it's just gonna be probably a lot of yo-yo next few days. Is so yeah, 5 is up, 15 MACD is golden cross, 30 is upward, 1 hour same, 4 hour we got a yellow bar and it's curved up, so it's possible to have a jump up and then later on fails again because daily and weekly are very bearish. So it's 295.76 if it passes that one. Let me fix this one. So if it does pass 295.76, we're looking at 300.08, 305.84. Doubt it goes to 305, 305, but 300 is possible. But again, if you see 5 minutes 15 MACD dead crosses and can hold 292, we're looking to retest 288, 284, 282. Tesla got a news, they increased the price, so it's possible to have a jump up at open. Um, it made some volatile moves at open pre-market. 5 is up, 15 MACD is about to golden cross, 30, 1 hour is upward, 4 hour finally we got a yellow bar again, but it's still very bearish on daily and weekly. So if they increase the price on some models on the China, $2,000. So key levels to watch is 212.15. If it passes that one, run up to 213, 214.86. Above that, 216.8, 219.26. But keep in mind, if 210 can hold it and you see 5 minutes MACD dead cross, if it in case it makes a jump up and pull back, be cautious because if it pulls back, 207.75 can come again. And if you see 30 minutes MACD dead crosses, it can go even lower. Um, Anyway, next name, Microsoft was interesting yesterday too. It was opening up, gap up open yesterday. Then at the open, when Meta pulled back, this one joined in and went lower. Still bearish on the 4 hour. Daily is curved up. Weekly is still bearish. So it's possible to have a jump up, but then fail again. 333 if it passes, can run up to 338, 336, 338. But if you see 15 and 5 MACD dead crosses, again pull back to 331, 329, 327, 326.17 is a major level there. Google, general trend is down still. Need to get above 124.28 for a solid run up, for a valid run up. If it goes above below 121.41 and low up yesterday, which was 121.72, 121.27, then we're looking at 119.63 major level. Below, if it does break 119.63 next few days, next major level is 114.27. AMD, nice gap up there too after Amazon earning. So next target again there is 96.81, 97.51. If it gets crazy, can go to 100. Daily 4 hour is already golden cross. But again, if you see 1530 MACD dead crosses, next support is 95, 94.25. It's still very bearish on daily and weekly, but I like it at the 4 hours golden cross. Boeing was a nice jump up intraday yesterday too, but then again failed. So just gotta keep an eye on the levels. 4 hours golden cross, daily is kind of flat. 178.28, 180.36. Breaks either one can make a bigger move. Above 180, 183, 184.83. If it goes below 178, back test of retest of the low of this season, which is 176.25. Below that, 173, 170.61. SPY need to break 114.74 to run up to 115, 415.93. If it does break 414.74, then 415.93 most likely will come at open. 15 is MACD's golden crossing, 30 is curved up. So we'll see. If it does break 415.93, then it can run to the higher level, 417, 420, 423. But keep in mind, this market, in the bear market, we can open green and go red. So if it fails at 413.8, we're looking at 411, 410.35. 410.35 is a major level. If we break it next week or today, we're looking at 408, 407, 405.97. With this way it is, daily, weekly downward, 400 not impossible to come next week. Um, QQQ broke a big level yesterday, which was 350, and then went crazier lower. So it tried to recover to 350 at open yesterday, but then it failed and went much lower. 345 was a major level. It is a major level, and right now it's opening above it. So two key levels to watch is 345, 346.91. Breaks either one can make a bigger move. 346.91 if it passes, and if you see Amazon run up, if Amazon runs up, other names can join it too. Above 346.91, we're looking at 348, 350.06. If again breaks 345.94, we're looking at 343, 340.16, and 336.58 is the next super major level. That's pretty much it on the major names. IWM, if you see a jump up again, 166.93 is the next target there. TLT was trying to jump up yesterday, but showing some weaknesses again. LRCX was very interesting yesterday. It jumped up 3%, then it pulled back, and right now is no volume pre-market, so hard to tell. ENPH, horrible earning again. 176.87 if it can hold it. Next major level is 67.16. Most likely this season 67 is gonna come. What else? You got MDB, some gap up there thanks to Amazon. So if you see a jump up, 349.77. What else? You got PDD. Chinese names are strong, so PDD 110 passes. We're looking at 114.56 next long target there. What else you got here? Snow gapping up to 5 points, so next target there is 145.98, 147.80, 147.88 there. CMG, I will have to see, maybe some jump up at open. INTC had a good earning too, and that's pretty much it. If there's any symbol interested, let me know in the comment. Yeah, okay. SPY is not dead cross, is it? It's golden cross on 15, 30 is curved up, and 1 hour is just kind of flat, 4 hours golden cross. So it's all about 414.74 and 413.8. Breaks either one can make a bigger move. Daily, weekly is very bearish, so there is a possibility some bounce up, some jump up at open, then fails and goes lower. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, if you like, you can join Trade Option Service, or if you just want level, chartwiser.com, and have a beautiful weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in.